Day one spring ball, 2020. It was a good day. Some new faces out here, which is fun. And helmet practices are always about staying healthy and making sure we know what we're doing. And we got a lot of veterans back, so it was a competitive day. I was glad no one got hurt, no one was on the ground. It's hard to do. If they ever want to be a pro, though, you got to learn to practice with helmets on. And they did a really good job today, and I like where we're at. We won't start playing real big boy football till Saturday, but we got one more day of this. Hopefully they're smart and disciplined, and it'll help us moving forward.
There really hasn't been a question about your quarterback position at this point, but there's really no question now what you see from Caleb.
Oh, he did a great job. I mean, our passing game was a little off today. We made some tweaks that I'm pretty excited about. So we're a little bit off kilter a couple times, but throwing it good. Nick Karjman and Allstott did a good job as well throwing it today. So there's a lot of little nuances we're tinkering with on offense. So I was more worried logistically about the offense today, which wasn't an issue, and I can't wait. The biggest jump with quarterbacks and throwing the ball is normally between practice 1 and 2 and 3, and then they kind of level off. So he threw the ball well. You could tell he's been working hard with the receivers, getting a lot of good timing with them, and so I was happy with his day one performance.
Talk about the decision to move Wesley French from the interior defensive line to center.
Yeah, well, last year when I talked to Wesley, I'm always blunt with my guys, and we were loaded at the O-line, and he wasn't going to play, so we had him at D-line last year. Got hurt, and we knew even at his pro day, whenever that happens, it was supposed to be this year, but it's going to be next year now. He would be working out as an offensive lineman for the next level, and then Jariga left, and so his injury might have been a blessing in disguise. We talked about it. As soon as he got hurt, we talked about it. And he was all excited about it. He's known about it since last August when he got hurt, and it opened up an opportunity to have a senior guy up front who's big, physical, and that's what his future entails. So he's done a great job of getting healthy and just got cleared a couple weeks ago to go full go. And he's been snapping since. He's always been able to snap, but he's been really focusing on snapping since last August, the moment we knew he was out for the season. So yeah, it brings our offensive line back to probably the strength of our team again, by having another veteran in there.
This is a question going into last spring, but is it playing with Dwayne Eskridge kind of the same as last year before he got hurt?
We're leaning more towards offense right now. We'll use him on defense if we need him. We'll have to figure out a jersey to throw on him if we want to. But we've gone back and forth with him, and he wanted to focus more on offense. I'm the offensive. I helped run the offense, so I wasn't upset when he said I'd like to focus a little bit more on offense. Great thing is he knows our defense. We can always send him back there if we needed to. But our plan right now is to focus more on offense this year.
And then if you can just talk about your excitement level for Levante Bellamy, going to the Combine next year.
Yeah, there's only 2 guys from the MAC going to the Combine this year. That's amazing. I wish it was more, but he texted me immediately, and the screenshot of the email he got, and I can't wait to watch him run, because that's one thing we all know he can do, So it's a great opportunity for him to showcase what he can do. And thought at the East West Shrine he did a good job. Everyone gets about a quarter of play, so he got to run out of the eye a little bit and catch the ball in the backfield a little bit, which was fun to see. I've heard good reports about it, and so it'll be a big step for his future.
Can you describe how important this time is before big boy football? So it's not only Saturday, but in the fall. But how important this is for what you're setting up for the fall? I
think it's huge. The opportunity from a coaching staff point to try new things and make adjustments. Our goal is to be the number 1 offense in the league, and we've been 1, 2, or 3 every year. But I don't think we have been 1. I think we end up at 2. And so we're always making changes to become more efficient. Our defense last year in scoring defense went from 10 to 2 in our league, but they didn't go to 1 yet. And so we're tinkering. We're trying to continue to get better, and it really, this is a time for young guys to develop. So it's schematically, it's a time for coaches to try new things, see how it looks, see how our guys can adapt to it, and because you don't want to waste time in the fall doing that. This is the perfect time to try a couple new things, and it's also a time for young kids to show that they're ready, they've grown, and they know what they're doing. So it's kind of both sides. There's a lot of value to this.
With a guy like Ladarius Jefferson, I know he has to sit out. What's this year mean for him? Obviously, a hugely talented guy.
He's huge. Have you noticed that? He was running the ball back there. We haven't had. We're used to Bells, so he's a monster back there. It's huge for him to learn, because when he gets back out there again, we just want to make sure he knows the offense. That's why he got reps today. Some people would choose not to have the guy take a rep. I want to get him ready. I want to get him comfortable within this offense as fast as possible. And then, he's going to have to be the best scout team running back in the country next year in the fall. But this is his opportunity to get reps. So we gave him plenty today, and he looked comfortable. He understands what we're doing, and he's been a joy to have here. He's excited, and with his size, he gives us something that we currently don't have. We have a lot of speed. We don't have a guy that's physical of a player.
With Wasink leaving last year, what does that change in the offensive mindset going into this spring ball?
You have a veteran like that, so we've done some things to try to streamline some of the reads and make things a little bit easier. I want Caleb to play loose and comfortable. And, John, when you've played that many years, you're always loose and comfortable. So we've streamlined the offense a little bit on purpose. He seemed pretty comfortable with it today. And, and we've added some things. Evan D as a receiver, we've been able to do some more things. And Caleb's arm strength is a plus. It's something that John had good arm strength, but not like Caleb. So it's been fun to actually tinker the offense a little bit to fit it more towards what Caleb can do and what our other guys can do. So it's fun, and it's different though. It's different, and we're excited about the change.
Trey, just day one back in spring, what is this time like for you? And then I guess what's the mindset for your group?
It's always good to get back into action. But I think football right now, as you continue to play, is just like a fulfilling feeling. So it's always great to get back. And for this year, the goals don't change. The only thing that's changed is the new season. The only thing, number one goal is still the MAC championship.
What do you think you learned last season? Had such a great campaign, MAC Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think you learned throughout that year that is going to help you as a senior guy?
The one thing I learned is maintaining discipline and being consistent. I think that's a high point thing for a linebacker to have, to just be consistent and have discipline and reading your keys and knowing your job, not doing too much, just doing your 111, and that's what our team emphasizes throughout the whole season.
How is Caleb different than John?
He just has a cannon. Like, that guy's just, his arm talent is just out of this world. Like, any throw that he can make, he's gonna hit it. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a streak, a post. Like, he just has a crazy arm talent that I've never seen before, and I think that will help benefit us a lot.
What are some guys on the defensive side of the ball that you've seen step up early on this?
One guy that really comes to mind is Andre Carter, is a DN. He's really been working. He's been working with me in the offseason. Another guy, too, is Zaire Barnes, Sam. He's really gotten better and better. We do so much work in the offseason. It just comes unnoticed, but the only time he's going to see is when it's showtime, and that's going to be important.
Might give you the generic one to start. Day one of spring ball again. What's it like to be back out, and what are you guys focused on?
Yeah, it's great to see the young guys compete. That's what spring ball is all about. Nothing gets handed to you in college football, especially in life. Nothing's going to get handed to you, so it's a life lesson. Spring ball, you got to earn everything you get.
What's it been like working next to Wesley French again now that he's back to the offense?
Yeah, having Wes back on offense is fun. He's a great personality. He brings energy every single day. He's going to be nasty playing offensive line. I'm excited to have him, for sure.
The continuity is so important in all the spots, but especially for you guys up front to have four of you back. Just how much does that get you off and running early ahead of the game plan?
Yeah, having four of us back is a huge thing. Yes, like you said, offensive line play, being consistent, having the same guys up front every game is going to be important for us when the season comes around. So,
how's it different with Caleb under center than John?
Yeah, Caleb and John are definitely different personalities. Caleb's very vocal leader. John was more of a lead by example guy, but he's really stepped into the role really well so far. I'm excited to see where he goes.